what the hell am I doing? I was all sweaty, hands were sweaty. I had cold feet because मुझे आदत है हीरो बनने की. मैं चलता हूँ हीरो जैसे, मैं बोलता हूँ हीरो जैसे. But out here, she wanted Veer as what she had visualized. And the first scene I did with Surabhi was about, I think, about 4 to 5 pages. I was tensed. She was tensed because there's a comfort zone which is not there. Because you are entering into somebody else's territory. Likewise the other person as well. But I think after that first scene we cracked about Hina Khan and Dheeraj and Moni Roy and all those people who've done brilliant work. I personally felt Hina looked gorgeous. This cannot be my husband. I said, hey, unfortunately he, and then she happened to see that dupatta wala scene, which I personally loved. I wouldn't term it as depression, which I did earlier, but I think I would probably say that it's about experiencing the highs and the lows.
Hi Sharad, how are you?
Good, how are you? Long time.
Yeah, it's been really long in fact. So firstly, welcome to Pink Villa, Sharad. Congratulations, the reception to Naagin 5 for the initial period has been amazing, as we have all seen. But tell me, what was your reaction when they first offered you the role, or they told you that this is what we are looking for?
Initially when I was offered Naagin 5, I had this perception that I'm going to be the hero. Let me tell you, before I go further on. But then I was corrected that saying that no, Ekta ma'am wants you as the antagonist, as the villain, and that completely took me by surprise because it was something which I never expected, and because considering I've been doing TV for the last 14-15 years, nobody had the guts to offer me a negative lead till date. Now guts, don't get me wrong, guts because
they did not visualize you in that way, basically.
Correct. Now I've been doing television for so many years. I've just been playing the hero and the positive guy, and I played a warrior. I've been the sanskari pati, the sanskari beta. उसके बाद अगर कोई आपको बोले कि आपको विलन बनना है, मतलब यार मैं क्या मांगू और कि I am forever going to be grateful to Ekta ma'am because and Colors obviously because I worked with both of them. As my first one of my major shows, one of the most high shows of my career, I did with Ekta ma'am and the entire Balaji team and Colors, and this is like a second outing. So it's like going back to family with a bang and with something which I never expected. Like she just threw a googly and she said, "This is what I want from you." And the first day on set, I was kind of flabbergasted. Like, what the hell am I doing? I was all sweaty, hands were sweaty. I had cold feet because मुझे आदत है हीरो बनने की. मैं चलता हूँ हीरो जैसे, मैं बोलता हूँ हीरो जैसे. But out here, she wanted Veer as what she had visualized as a very brash, evil, conniving, kamina. But when he walked, then he walked. He gives a rat's ass to everybody around. Doesn't believe in love. For him, it's lust. He meets women like that and he keeps changing women like that. So such a man is difficult to find. So I mean, I'm talking about myself. I mean, difficult to find up here because I had never done such a man. I mean, such a character. The moment she offered, and I was extremely excited. But then the second thought was, oh shit. I mean,
कैसे करेंगे?
कैसे करेंगे यार? मतलब because I've never done. And also want to tell you that the first episode that I aired, I did not watch the first episode because I was scared to watch myself. And usually I like to watch my first episodes. But again, I think post midnight, around 2:33, I quietly went online with my wife, and I saw the reaction. Let me tell you, Bhavna, it was so overwhelming. I literally welled up.
Your chemistry with Surabhi is already very popular. I have to tell you, people. I mean, अभी तो मतलब it just started.
It started, correct.
Yeah, but people have already showered it with so much love, and it's strange. You know, how do you see it?
Very rightly said by you that I've never worked with Surbhi. I've never met Surbhi in my life. We occasionally, I think we just bumped into maybe some occasions, some events. That's about it. But meeting her first time on set, and we met very formally and very very nicely. We kind of introduced each other, and the first scene I did with Surbhi was about, I think, about 4 to 5 pages. I was tensed, she was tensed, because there's a comfort zone which is not there, because
Right.
you are entering into somebody else's territory, likewise the other person as well. But I think after that first scene we cracked, which happened, and I think it was after that it was completely like, we were going ha ha hoo, and that little uncomfort zone and that little shield that you have around you, you tend to just drop the guard down.
Yeah.
And there was a scene which I shot for that. I'm running in this Hobi Ghat, and the beautiful pink trees and dupattas, and she's running and I'm running behind her.
I saw
and
that scene. Yeah.
It was so filmy, man. It was. I mean, we don't see such scenes on television much. Uske baad to matlab I think my Insta crashed.
But tell me, do you feel the kind of, because it's a franchise which has been so successful, do you feel the pressure to deliver, to live up to it? Because that's a different kind of pressure altogether.
Yeah. So the moment I heard Naagin, I knew the pressure is going to be through the roof. Because season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, people have been watching it continuously. There is a massive fan frenzy, if I may say so. Loyal, absolutely hardcore, non-budging fans who watch it religiously. So I knew that if I'm stepping into this, either there's going to be a lot of trolling, or there's going to be people who love you through the roof. So luckily, with the grace of God, they have no trolling. I was, honestly, I was ready for both. So today, if you see this present cast, we have seen a stellar cast in the past as well. Like about Hina Khan and Dheeraj and Moni Roy and all those people who've done brilliant work. I personally felt Hina looked gorgeous. Dheeraj with his hair and his look looked fab, and Mohit obviously looked the character. So taking the baton from there and taking the legacy forward, the pressure is obviously going to be there, and the pressure will be there right till the end. Now it's up to us as actors how much we let it affect us. Personally, talk to me, and people who've known me for years, the TRP game doesn't matter to me much, because for me, it's always been the connection with the viewers. For me, my character has to connect with the viewers, with the people watching it. And the TRP comes much later. But I'm not talking about the commercial aspect. I'm talking about just a heart-to-heart connection with my viewers. That's me as an actor. What
did your wife think about it, about the first few episodes? What does she think of your chemistry with Surbhi?
The first episode we saw at night, and then she was like, "This cannot be my husband." I said, "Hey, unfortunately, he, and then she happened to see that dupatta wala scene, which I personally loved. It's a beautiful, colorful scene, and she said, "Wow, I mean, this looks like, like she said, it looks effortless. It looks like both of you guys are not making any effort. It's just going with the flow." And so then it was like an afterthought for me as well, that maybe because Surbhi as Bani and me as Veer, we have totally two contrast characters, completely starkly different. Not trying to she is trying to hate me and I'm trying to love her, or rather obsessed with her. So the clash which is happening is a beautiful blend between two completely different personalities and persona. Okay, now something is bound to happen. So either you like it or you don't like it. Now, as a viewer, you would be like,
us right now we are liking it.
So at the moment, that's what I said. So thankfully, luckily, fortunately, the spark gone off, and now people are saying ki aur dekhna hai. So now obviously hoping that as an actor also, and as a character also. I'm looking forward to doing some very interesting scenes with her.
But tell me something. I was reading one of your articles, and I remember wherein you opened up about those 4 years where you were a little down because of the films not working, and there was a period of self doubt that you faced. If you could take me through what helped you go through that, get out of that period, because today, the only reason why I'm asking you this is because today everyone is finally talking about giving equal opportunities to everyone irrespective of the medium they come from. Everyone is now talking about giving actors the chance, which also includes the audience giving that actor a chance to prove themselves. It's not just about the producer or others. How do you see this entire thing?
See, a very each to its own kind of a thing. I'm sure all of us go through phases in life. I wouldn't term it as depression, which I did earlier. But I think I would probably say that it's about experiencing the highs and the lows. Very important. Till you don't experience the low, you will not value the high points. You will not value the success. So I think for me personally, I really have also somewhere taken pride in my failures also. I have also somewhere experienced a lot of rejection, but having said that, I've always taken it with a pinch of salt and moved on. I have not dwelled, I have not sulked, I have not it was not about me whining. It was about me understanding the time, the situation, the circumstances, making myself stronger and moving on. So that is something we all need to do. Like I said, it's about we all go through different. It's a roller coaster ride, so it cannot always end up. Now the current scenario, like I said, if you remember the first thing I said, it's a revolution which is going to happen.
Yeah.
Now there's a new tide which is coming. Actors, producers, makers, new actors, outsiders, insiders. I don't want to get into that, but talent will shine through the roof. If you're an outsider, you're an insider, I care a damn. You're talented, you want to be there. If you're not talented, I'm sorry, you have to look for an alternative. Simple as that. Because there is an ocean of people who are waiting to get an opportunity. And I feel our country, there is abundance of talent. Let's not even talk about it. We can probably go for hours and hours. I myself have seen, people waiting for that one chance. So I think as me, I've been working for the last 14, 15 years. I value every opportunity that comes my way. And try and make the best use of it and to the fullest. But having said that, again, I'm reinstating talent is what will shine and stay in the longer run. You could be a producer's son, you could be a common man's son, I don't care. You are talented, trust me, the world will love you, the audience will love you, the viewers will love you. Because they want it's all about entertainment. People want to be entertained. I am talking about nobody's going to take this bullshit anymore, because there's no dearth of channels, there's no dearth of shows. You can change in one flick. You have the power. So as a viewer, I want to see the best.
Great, thank you so much, and all the very best to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.